Hi, I'm Dalton Banks, and this is Felicity, a visual programming environment for easing the process of developing interactive graphical user interfaces and managing concurrency. So just to give some motivation for the development of an interactive visual programming environment, there's currently a Kickstarter project for an intuitive flow-based visual programming tool. It's almost reached its $100,000 goal. LabVIEW, a visual programming environment, is a staple in hardware test engineering. Makes it easy for a non-software engineer to develop graphical user interfaces to control hardware, which can be a challenge in traditional text-based programming languages. So I just want to highlight a couple everyday challenges in modern programming. Designing interactive user interfaces is a significant step up in terms of complexity for new programmers from writing simple programs, both in terms of the difficulty of programming of the asynchronous event-based programming model, also cross-platform support. It's limited or difficult in most graphical user interface toolkits. And certainly if we're talking about supporting mobile as well as desktop. Also concurrency, certainly there's a question of programming efficiency, but also just in terms of developing responsive user interfaces, it's easy to run into blocking issues with concurrent processes running in the background. And in general, the models of concurrent processing can be a challenge for especially inexperienced programmers to wrap their minds around. So I want to briefly cover how Felicity addresses some of these things. Felicity is browser-based GUI, so the browser is responsible for the cross-platform support. You can get mobile support for free. A lot of standard web technologies. Provides a visual interface, so it's easier to visualize program flow. And I think the most innovative parts are the intuitive, expressive model of concurrency, event handling, message passing, which are certainly a challenge to visualize when designing concurrent programs, and also the recursive composability of the base execution unit. And I'd love to give a more thorough demo live. So if you found this at all intriguing, please invite me up for a demo. I'd love to give a walkthrough specification of just a toy hardware hack that could be implemented. Notably, it could be fairly easily described by an inexperienced programmer, but it would be fairly challenging to implement if you don't have a lot of experience with these kind of things, and walk through how that would be implemented in Felicity. So just to give the current status, the core runtime engine still has a ways to go. Certainly more than a 1 weekend hack's worth of implementation, but I'd love to get some feedback and ideas. This problem is certainly much broader than can be addressed by a single person. Could greatly benefit from community ideas, community support. So thanks for your time, and I look forward to hopefully presenting this to you in person.